Hello everybody, my name is Ryan and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining me today to watch season 3. I was gonna say season 2, reminiscing. Season 3, episode 4 of Young Royals. Guys, I'm dreading this. I don't want it to be over. What if I just don't watch the last episode, like, ever? And I just am like, I always have that to look forward to, you know? Just kidding. I obviously need to know how this ends. But also, like, I'm so upset we only have 3 episodes left. I will also be watching the little documentary thing that they did. So that will also be coming in case you want to see that with me. And I have quite a list of interviews and stuff to watch. So there will still be Young Royals content happening over here, even though I'll be done with Young Royals very shortly. I, like, am actually gonna be sick to my stomach about that. I'm not okay with that. I'm not okay with that news. Anyway, a quick recap of the last episode, which is not at all going to be a quick recap, but it will be a recap. We got to see a lot of stuff. The people came to kind of, like, go over the school, interview the students, like, with what Felice was doing, to try to see if they could lift, like, the taking the cell phones away, the curfew rule, things of that nature. And the seniors were also wanting to know if they were going to be able to have this ceremony, I guess, that they always have for the seniors. And it's like a big deal, but it was, I think, not mentioned on whether it was going to happen or if it was canceled or whatever. So that was stressing them out. And August had, like, a little petition for everybody to sign about how, like, they love their school and, like, want the stuff to be lifted, but he didn't have Simon or Wilhelm sign it. And so Vincent was like, well, you need to get Wilhelm to sign it, buddy, because, like, if the prince is on there, that's going to be a much bigger statement than just all of us signing it. So August was like, ugh, damn, gotta go interact. So he went over to, like, talk to Wilhelm, basically ask him to sign it, and Wilhelm was like, fuck that, I'm not doing that. And that was that. They kind of got into another argument and whatever. Wilhelm and Simon are, you know, killing it. They are in the choir together. They were sneaking off into the choir room while, like, the walkthrough for the people to, like, I guess, make the decision about the restrictions was going on. And, like, they walked in on them getting all spicy, like, in the piano room, whatever, the choir room. And luckily they didn't see anything. That would have been so bad if they saw stuff. But they didn't. They were able to get apart from each other in time. And, guys, I just love them so much. I really do. I get so giddy. I get so giddy whenever they're on my screen. I can't help it. They're just the best. And then we had, what else do we have? Felice was doing the interview, and we didn't get to see anything that she said, but we did get to see her talking to her dad before, and then talking to her friends after, and they were like, yeah, but you said that, like, you know, the initiations and stuff weren't true, right? And the vibe she was giving was that she definitely told them, like, maybe that's what happens. So I don't know if we're gonna, like, end up getting to see what her interview type situation looked like, or if we're just gonna find out, like, after the fact when the decision is made. We had August going to Sara's dad's house to basically try to get her to come back to school, and he met her dad and everything like that. And I don't know, if she didn't come back to school, she was gonna lose her spot, and her dad was taking her driving, and her dad had, like, a really good conversation about how she should probably go back and finish what she started and, like, get that done. So we did see her show up to school because they ended up having that ceremony for the seniors. Everything was great. We saw her show back up. Everybody was looking at her. August was so happy that she was there. Her and Simon made, like, this eye contact because him and Wilhelm were sneaking off, and it's quite painful, I'll tell you that. It's quite painful. Just, I mean, Sara did it to herself, but it's heartbreaking because I love Simon, so, like, I want him to, like, have all the love always, but I also respect him so much that, like, I totally understand it, like, why he wouldn't want to talk to her or be close to her, and he can't trust her. So it's just heartbreaking. We got to see the most beautiful, beautiful intimate scene between Simon and Wilhelm. It was a little bit steamy, like, going on in the hallway before we got in there. But then when we were in there and actually, you know, connecting and doing the thing, it was just beautiful. You could just feel the love. You know what I mean? It was just 10 out of 10. I was feeling the feelings. I was so happy for them. I was gonna cry. Overall, incredible, impeccable. We need more. It was also the first time I think that we actually saw them together in that way. Like, we had seen obviously Felice and August hooking up. I don't think we've seen Sara and August like fully hooking up, but we have, maybe we have. But I know that this was the first time that we saw Simon and Wilhelm actually like having sex. So it was just beautiful. 10 out of 10. We loved it and we needed that. We really did. I love seeing them before and after because they're always so like giddy and in love and they're so cute and I can't handle it. We also saw there's some holiday going on and Simon was out with his friends like selling raffle tickets and stuff like that, and people were whispering and he was feeling a little bit uncomfortable because obviously he's still getting hate. And a little boy and his mom came over and like wanted a picture and were telling him how much he meant to their household and like how much they looked up to him. So they got a picture and Simon felt so good and happy about it, and he reposted it because they tagged him. But in the back it was like bad stuff about the crown and the royal family and just like, you know, upper class in general and stuff. And so that doesn't look great for us. But honestly, Simon can do no wrong. And I am getting stressed out because obviously, right, Wilhelm got a call that he needs to take the picture down and he needs to do better and blah, blah, blah. So he called Simon to basically be like, you can't post that picture, you need to take it down. Which is all he ever calls him for anymore, is to be like, you can't do that song, you can't do that picture, you can't do this, you can't do that. Whereas I feel like Simon should have had that, like somebody should have sat down and had this talk with Simon before all of this happened, so that we wouldn't have to go through like this tension between them. It does feel deliberate though, like I think that they don't want them together, so they're like, yeah, you call him and tell him this is unacceptable, to try to just drive a wrench between them, which is very upsetting for me. Anyway, while they were on the phone, Simon was walking home and ended up hanging up on Wilhelm because somebody threw a brick, I think it was, or a stone, through the window of his house. And the police were there with his mom, and I just think that it's getting out of hand, out of control, and we need to do something to get this like to stop because it's just absolutely ridiculous. And yeah, basically Simon needs protection and he doesn't have it right now, and I don't understand why he doesn't have it right now because we're in desperate need of protection. I'm curious to see what it's going to be like now with Sara going back to school, because Felice obviously looked like she wanted Sara to be there. Like, obviously she's going to be mad, or, you know, it's not going to be how it was. Hopefully maybe their friendship can at least head back in the direction of where it was. And I'm curious to see if she's going to be like talking to August and stuff too. Or if it's just going to be like done with August. Because August really, as much as I don't like August, he does seem to like really be into her. So I guess that's something else we will have to find out. And I really hope that Simon and Wilhelm are okay. Because I don't think they're going to be. And we only have 3 episodes left. We cannot have like tension. And I just know the show is going to give me so much stress. And ultimately, hopefully we end with a happy ending. But who freaking knows? Who knows? God, it's so good. It's so good. As always, the full episode reaction for this episode and all of the other episodes will be up on my Patreon, link that's down below. And without any further ado, let's just jump right in to season 3, episode 4 of Young Royals. Let's go. Guys, I'm like, it's so bittersweet every time I start an episode. Oh, we're picking up right here. Jesus. So heartbreaking. Yeah, that's so messed up. He's gonna feel like it's his fault when he's just like in love, dating somebody. That's so fucked up. Simon, he needs to be held. This is, guys, this is not good. That I can tell you right now. Oh. He's waiting for him, isn't he? Oh. Oh my god, hold him, please hold him. Oh.
Skönt att se dig. Hade det här hänt mig så hade de betraktat det som ett hot mot landets säkerhet. Och med min kille så jag är bara glad att du är okej.
Oh my god, I'm scared. I'm so scared. Are we gonna make it through this?
Mamma har pratat om att vi kanske måste flytta. Flytta? Det måste finnas något att göra.
Yeah, we need fucking protection. This is what I'm saying. Get some security at Simon's house. Oh, I love them. I need this to work, guys. For my mental health, I need this to work. I'll never be right again. If I watch this and it doesn't work out between them, I will never be mentally sane ever again in my life. Why is it so good? I mean, girl, I'm so sorry. Must be hard, but like... Shut the fuck up, Vincent!
Arbetarnas dag.
Oh my god. Yeah, just don't even.
Får man inte ens skämta längre? Vad är det med dig? Jo, man får skämta om det är roligt, Vincent. Den är jätteknasig. Alltså, blir det inte någon intressekrock mot monarki och så dejtar du prins? Vincent, man behöver inte vara kommunist. Okej, så du är emot monarki? Vad är det med mig som provocerar dig så mycket? Det var grejen. Homofob? Nej, verkligen inte.
Really?
Eller,
get the fuck out of here, Vincent.
Behöver du gå och demonstrera lite?
Shut the fuck up.
Jag fick en idé.
He's gonna do something to fuck with them. That's his idea. What's he gonna do?
Jag kan tycka om dig och vara emot systemet.
That's fair. Well, I was like, fuck.
Jag ville. Jag kommer inte starta någon statskupp.
This is an important conversation.
Det som är så bra med monarkin. Det är Sveriges historia. Ja, där vi har kunnat vara en neutral part. Allt du säger går att göra utan att någon föds till att göra det. Utan att folket får välja. Inte ens fått ett eget val. Vad är det för liv? Det är
It's an honor, is that what he's gonna say?
privilegium.
Yeah, privilege.
Inte ett straff.
That's what his mom said to him, right?
Sett hur du får dig att må.
That's fair. And he loves you. So, there's that. That was a very important conversation. It's not a finished conversation, but...
Är det seriöst? Vem vill ni vara när ni tar studenten?
I'm scared. Are we gonna see these like in the last episode or some shit? Obviously they won't be graduating, but like, are we gonna see these? Because that might actually break me in half.
Du vet att du alltid kan prata med mig om du känner dig ensam.
Jag måste nog gå. Jag har teoriprov.
Nej,
Jag ska ta körkort.
fan vad kul.
Oh. He likes her so much. I don't even like August, but it's painful. He's so into her, guys. I can't.
Ni behöver hjälpa Simon. Ni får skicka dit Säpo eller några vakter eller någonting. Alltså någon har kastat en jävla sten genom hans fönster. Han är ju livrädd. Är det med mamma?
Ja, det är därför vi behöver prata om det.
Oh my god.
Drottningen är inte i skick att medverka på kungörandet. Och därför inte heller hertigen. Vi vill inte att det ska börja spekuleras.
Men vadå?
That's so messed up.
Det här att det bästa är att skicka dig och August.
Get out of here.
Alltså jag blir inte ens förvånad.
Jag försöker bara hjälpa dig.
I don't know that you are, Farima. Whatever your name is. I don't think that you are. Really.
Då vill jag att Simon följer med på min födelsedag.
Yes. Don't take a deep breath. Yeah. Thank God for that.
Säpo. Och det ringer ni så fort ni känner minsta osäkerhet. Får ni nya hot, får ni nya samtal så ringer ni dem. Inga inlägg på sociala medier, inga kommentarer, inga bilder, ingen ny musik, inga interaktioner.
Oh my god.
Inget springande på demonstrationer. Inga folksamlingar.
Håll en låg profil helt enkelt.
Simon.
Egentligen är det bäst att du bara raderar dina konton.
Oh, get the fuck out of here! Delete all his accounts?
Okej.
I love him. I love him. That's heartbreaking. But like, why didn't we have this conversation like before? Oh, Simon. Simon needs a hug. I love him, but he needs so many hugs.
Skitsamma, det är ju många som inte klarar det på första försöket.
She passed.
Jag fick 64 och 65.
Va?
Fan vad grym du är.
Is he actually gonna delete his page, his profile? Can he just not post on it? Oh, that hurts. This is so rough. Like, I get it, but like also...
August kommer där. Jag kommer liksom inte palla det. Om inte du är med. Eller vill du inte komma? Det är klart jag vill komma på din födelsedag.
Guys! I'm gonna lose my mind.
Vad är det för förslag då? Seriös, traditionell, smart, stark ung man.
Sorry. Yeah, it's like, these are all trash.
Om du måste göra sånt här för att du är kronprins så kan du åtminstone välja någonting som du brinner för, något som betyder någonting.
Guys, he's the best!
Psykisk ohälsa bland unga.
Yes, Simon!
Eller något om HBTQ+. Det är liksom kaos i världen. Folk fängslas. Folk mördas på grund av deras läggning.
Oh my god, this is gonna make me cry.
Det räknas som politiskt ställningstagande. Att älska vem man vill är en mänsklig rättighet. Förespråkare för alla queers bara för att jag är kär i dig. Bara att folk vet att jag är kär i dig gör ju skillnad. Kan inte det få räcka?
Yeah, that's fair. I think the mental health thing could be good though if he doesn't want to do that, you know?
Efter lunch.
I don't... Guys, I want something so bad to happen to Vincent. So bad. Like a horrific, tragic accident.
Hej, 300 sidor till samling i stora salen. Nu, så att om vi kan... Kom igen.
This is not gonna be good. This is an attack on Simon. I'm so sure of it. Whatever he's gonna do is to mess with Simon.
Tystnad! Allihop, Vincent har någonting han vill säga.
I don't even like August, but every single scene just shows that he's so much better suited to that than Vincent.
Skolan inte kan ignorera. Vi kommer strejka.
Och ärligt, de hackar på mig
Vi
varje
ber
dag.
att visa solidaritet.
Och nu ska de demonstrera. Prata om solidaritet.
Vi kommer sittstrejka.
Vi kunde ringa dig på kvällarna. Vara så du på deras sida.
Yeah, but they've literally been trashing on him for this exact thing the whole time.
Konsekvenser ska inte jag ta den.
Mm-hmm.
Så du kan bara vara solidarisk när det inte kostar dig något.
This is gonna do it.
Simon.
Oh my god.
Hallå?
This is not good, guys. My heart is breaking in half. Vincent, you're such a dickhead. I hate him, guys. Shut up, Vincent. Shut up. It's like I get it, but he literally was just talking about how he can't take a stand in anything because it'll be seen as this, that, and the other thing. Oh, God. Oh, God, it's only going to be them in the class. This is so bad.
Vart är alla?
De strejkar.
Va?
Are they the only two students here that don't live here? I've never thought about that before.
Strejkar Wille också?
Yep.
Fönster hemma och för att jag inte får existera på nätet längre. Och att mamma vill flytta härifrån. Så har jag aldrig mått bättre.
Mhm.
Jag hoppas du har det jättebra hemma hos pappa. Som jag by the way inte haft någon kontakt med på flera år, även fast jag har velat. För din skull.
Yeah, that's fair.
Det här är en fredlig sittstrejk.
Jag vill prata med dig på mitt kontor nu.
Vi kommer sitta här tills skolledningen lyssnar till våra... Eller ordningen som styrt. Alltså, är ni säkra rektorn på att
Yikes.
våra föräldrar är det?
They got points. I'm here for this strike and what it means.
Om de inte ger upp så serveras det ingen middag. Och stäng skolan.
Oh yeah, we'll starve the children.
Dörrarna till elevhemmen. Tills de ger upp. Okej?
Let's starve them. Well, I'm just gonna call and be like, yo, get all this food delivered here. No. Guys, it's painful. Why? Why can't we just have happiness and love? I'm complaining and I'm stressed, but I love it. I'm not even gonna lie. I love it. I'm feeling everything. Oh, look at him rolling up.
Simon.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Don't talk to him. Don't look at him.
Fan Simon, har du en till klubb eller?
Nej.
Du får 100 spänn.
Va?
Jag swishar 200 spänn nu. Jag swishar 300.
Kan inte ni tycka att det är
No.
så nice med att
Never,
äta
August. It's never nice to just feel hungry.
Det är motivation. Ja, man kanske är lite yr ett tag.
It might be horrible, but...
Det kommer gå över och när det avtar så blir det liksom ett lugn över hela kroppen.
Det låter som en ätstörning.
Mhm.
Verkligen.
Yeah, it's not funny. I mean...
Läs brev.
På riktigt.
Men vad fan. Sluta.
Yeah, I mean, that's just... He said no.
Ville bli perfekt, typ. Om det är så jävla töntigt, varför backstabbar mig så fort fick chansen?
Mhm. Mhm. I don't even like August, but speak up.
Det blir fan bara tråkigare och tråkigare för varje jävla dag som går. Så fuck you, på riktigt.
Shut up, Vincent. You're such an asshole. To literally everyone.
Vi tycker olika.
And you speak it.
Ska inte det vara en bra grej?
Mhm. Yeah, when you listen to each other.
Att vi är olika. Vi kompletterar varandra och lär oss av varandra.
Mhm.
Lär du dig saker när du är med mig?
Ja.
Jag känner mig bara jävligt klumpig ibland. Jag vill aldrig såra dig, Simon.
That's important. That's important.
Inte jag heller.
Guys, I love them. I'm getting giddy. But I feel like it's gonna collapse.
300 spänn. Simon, snälla. 300 spänn. Men snälla, jag är desperat.
That's funny.
Det är stört att Henry ville swisha mig 300 för min klubba.
Det är så jävla sjukt.
Sa du någonting om det på din intervju eller?
Alltså jag var bara...
Men vadå, du sa någonting om invigningen?
Alltså vadå, alla skolor har inspark.
Men förlåt, alltså är det på riktigt nu?
Oh god, it's coming out.
Felice, jag fattar att du har varit jättedeppig och så, men du kan liksom inte ta ut det på alla andra.
Oh, shut up!
I'm sure if she said something that made them worried, they would have acted on it.
They need to chill out. I can't believe they were like, we'll starve these children. That's crazy. We'll starve them until they stop. Look at them cuddled up like that, guys. I'm gonna cry. Yeah, you're waking up with your boyfriend. Oh my god. Oh, he loves that. I was gonna say, how could you sleep well like that?
Ni får tillbaka era mobiltelefoner. Yes! Men de får endast användas utanför skoltid. Okej?
Okay, well, they got it done. So they got their cell phones back when they're not in school, but like Simon still can't come over, right? Because there's still the curfew. Oh, we're gonna talk?
Jag fattar att jag gjorde fel. Och att du antagligen aldrig kommer förlåta mig. Men jag vill också att du ska veta att jag är väldigt tacksam över att du var min första riktiga vän.
That's really sad. Oh my god, I'm welling up. Oh my god, Sara. Yeah, that's really painful. It's one of those things where it's like, how long is she going to be punished for something that she tried to fix in the long run, you know? Even though I don't agree, but...
Första gången jag kommer träffa hans föräldrar, som hans pojkvän på riktigt.
Oh my god. I'd be having a panic attack. Oh yeah, that's true.
När jag var tillsammans med Jasmina så köpte jag mycket så här, typ badbomber och så.
Yeah, you can't make it. No.
Jag vet inte.
Men skriv en låt då.
Yeah, write him a song.
Det kommer ju hovet verkligen att tycka om.
Yeah, but...
Sen när bryr du dig om vad hovet tycker?
Facts. But you could play it to just Wilhelm.
Och köra på det här nu.
Yeah, you can always...
Och bara göra allt som hon säger.
End it, unfortunately, but...
Och så... Jag vill inte vara känslig sådär, men jag blev sårad.
Yeah.
Ja, men vi vill väl bara inte att du raderar dig själv. Det är bara det vi säger.
Yeah, these are your besties. They want you. He's actually stunning. It's unreal.
Jag tror att du inte egentligen vill ha mig där.
Nej.
I don't really want you there, no.
Du hängde efter Erik som jävla hund.
Oh, this is getting harsh.
Han tog dig seriöst.
Du, jag älskar Erik.
Du kände inte. Han hade hatat dig om han visste vad du gjorde mot mig.
That's fair.
Det har han säkert gjort, men jag tror inte att du...
This is also fair.
Jag var ju för fan hans bror. Vad fan ska du fatta?
No, I think he's got some dirt on Erik. I think he does.
Invigningen. Nästan de skrev om i tidningarna.
Yeah, he did that to August.
Det hände oss.
Vår klass. Erik var där.
Yeah.
Det är inte sant. Du ljuger.
De tog oss till palatset.
This is heartbreaking.
Radade upp oss. Så sa de att den första som får stånd får spö.
That's horrible.
Bara garvade åt vår panik. För vi förstod inte om de skämtade eller om de var allvarliga eller...
This is heartbreaking.
Och Erik var där. Erik var där.
Ja, pojkar, då är ni välkomna in.
That's a lot for both of them. What a way to end the episode. Oh my god. Wait, I'm seeing this for the first time. The actor who plays Vincent's name is Nils. That's so interesting. Sorry. I don't know why that was interesting to me, but it was. Anyway. What a rough way to end the episode. I think this was the first time that I really felt for August. Like, I don't know, just seeing him well up with tears and tell that story. And it's heartbreaking too because he's kind of breaking an image of Erik that Wilhelm has always looked up to and had. He's tainting that, even though it's real and it happened. It's like as a kid when you look up to your parents and you think that they're like invincible and they're like this superhero, right? But as you get older, you start to realize that they're just a person who has their struggles and has their, like, it's like pulling a curtain back and like revealing, which is heartbreaking when that happens, I think, for siblings. Like, you have this idea in your head of your siblings because obviously you're really close with them, but there are things that you don't share for a lot of people. So I think that that's gonna really affect Wilhelm. And it affects August. I mean, obviously it happened to August, right? But just seeing him all with tears and having to tell him that, like, is heartbreaking. Vincent sucks. Vincent can literally get so wrecked. I hope Vincent doesn't make it to graduation. Like, that might be so, like, out of control. But I don't even care. Vincent is actually, like, unbelievably the worst. I just hate how he, like, preys on Simon so much. Just because he wants to stir the pot and poke the bear. I was really happy to see that Wilhelm was supporting Simon after that attack on his house and was trying to come up with situations to fix or at least help that situation. And he reached out to Farima. Is that how you say her name? That's how I'm saying it. Sorry. Let me know if I'm saying it wrong. And I will work on that. But he reached out to her to try and be like, can we get some kind of security or something for Simon? We found out that he has this birthday thing going on. He has to pick a foundation for it. And his mom and dad are not going to be there. But August will be. And he got the okay that Simon is allowed to be there. So I'm stressed out about this because I just want everybody to be nice to Simon. Simon deserves nothing but love and grace and happiness in his life. And the fact that he is going through so much, it pains me physically. Seeing him have to delete his social medias or his memories in that way was really heartbreaking. Like I said, I wish he could have just not deleted it, but maybe just not posted on it. Maybe it was easier for him to just delete it and not have that as like even an option. Again, I loved the conversation that him and Wilhelm were having talking about the foundations, where he was like, if you have to pick something, why don't you pick something that like actually pertains to you or is important and a little bit different, like the mental health, the LGBTQ plus, all of that. And I understand Wilhelm being like, I can't do anything that would be seen as like political, but I feel like mental health wouldn't really be a political thing. Like, he very obviously struggles with anxiety and things of that nature. And I think that that could be really helpful for people if that was like the foundation that he chose. I do understand both sides though. And I understand why Simon was so hurt to see him sit in with that thing. Like he said, as long as it doesn't cost you, you'll participate. So like no one was gonna know about that. So he's like, sure. But if it comes to like doing something to actually make a change for the better, because it's a public thing, he doesn't want to do it. Again, I also like the conversation that they had about how their differences is what should make them so good together, and they should learn from each other. And that's what I was saying, like, yes, that should be great as long as you guys are listening to each other and trying to take that and do better with it and not just like brushing what each other says under the rug. And they both are very quick to defend themselves without necessarily listening to the other person first. So we just need to keep working on that, on like listening, sitting with that information, and then proceeding with the conversation. But I think hopefully we'll just get better and better. We finally saw Felice and Sara have a little bit of a conversation. I was happy too, though, that, going back to that really quick, that Simon left and it seemed like he thought about it for a little bit and then came back. But it was really messed up, right? Because Vincent and everybody were making fun of Simon for doing that, demonstrating, right? And then they were like, oh my God, this would be great. We should do that. And it's like, are you serious? You were just making fun of me and like bullying me for doing this, and now you're going to do the same exact thing? What even? And I think it was just hurtful for him also to see Wilhelm kind of step in and do that, even though it was for, you know, the right reasons in his brain, like maybe being able to have Simon over, or at least get his phone back where he can talk to Simon. But Simon was just made fun of by these people, and now you're going to stand with them for what they were just making fun of me for. And I'm like, I get it. Basically what I'm saying is I get it. It's fucked up and it's hurtful, but I was happy that Simon ended up coming back after and he thought about it a little bit. I'm sorry, I will say it. The lollipop. Yes. Thank you. Yes. Moving on. Felice and Sara, they were talking, and what Sara said really hurt me. Just being like, thank you for being my first real friend was very upsetting. I understand. I get it. But it was painful. I don't know. I have been somebody who had a group of friends who was like, were very close, and something happened where I was pushed out of the group for forever. I was never friends with them again. But I was pushed out of the group and by myself for about a year. And that was maybe one of the hardest summers ever of my life. So I feel for Sara for that. She did make fucked up decisions. And the thing is like, she did try to fix them in the way that she thought would be best, even if it wasn't. And I don't agree with what she did, and she hurt a lot of people. And I feel like Simon should be kind of the one who it takes the longest to forgive her, because she did a lot of damage to him. Felice, yes, she lied. But like, I feel like, how long can she be so aggressively punished for this? Like, they don't have to be friends, but maybe they don't have to be so, like, the other girls, the girl group, don't have to be so aggressively mean when she's there. You know what I'm saying? Like, they see her and they like laugh at her, and so, like, we don't have to do that. We could just maybe not be friends with her, you know? So that's upsetting. I do feel like Felice and Sara maybe are going to become friendly again, at least a little bit, because Felice seemed to really like take that. But August is so into Sara. He like gets so smiley around her, which is cute, but I fucking hate August still. But there are moments where like, I cannot like August, but I can also sympathize with him. And the whole eating disorder thing that Simon mentioned with him being like, oh yeah, it's kind of nice if you just don't eat and you get past like the hunger and the pains and the nausea, like everything goes quiet. And I don't think he ever really saw it like that, and I think that that might like flip something when Simon said that. Everybody laughed, which was messed up because that's a very serious thing, but yeah, I'm curious to see if we're gonna see anything else like in that nature. I never really noticed that before, if that was something that I'm pretty sure that's not something they delved into other than him just saying that right then. If so, I missed any hints of that, but yeah. Just overall a painful episode. Not as stressful in the sense of like back and forth, things are getting leaked, stuff's coming out, but painful as in like we're not happy and giddy and together too much, you know? But hopefully, we have 2 episodes left. Hopefully the party's a success. Hopefully the party is a success and Simon has a great time. I hope that they're nice to Simon there. I hope August doesn't stir the pot too much. Probably will because it's August. Who are we kidding? And I'm just curious. We only have 2 episodes left, sadly, but I am so curious to see like how this story is going to end for these 2 and all of the other characters. I wish we had this show forever. Oh, I'm just kidding. I don't need to cry. But yeah, the acting is just impeccable, huh? Seeing Simon crying on the bus was like, it was like a knife to the chest, you know? So thank you, Omar, for that, because that was fucking me up. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do other than cry? Thank you so much for watching this episode with me. As always, the full episode reaction for this episode and all of the other episodes will be up on my Patreon, link that's down below. And I'll see you guys back here with me for the next episode. Bye, guys!